Okay, so it's Tuesday, January 17th, and I know what you're wondering. You're not wondering about the CRCT. You're not wondering when we're going to get out of school again. You're not even thinking about the summer. You're wondering when is Mr. Bailey going to do another video blog about slope-intercept form. Well, the day is today. So as you can see here, slope-intercept form. The formula is y equals mx plus b. As you can see, the m stands for the slope. The b is for your y-intercept. Now, that doesn't mean much unless we work an example. Take this equation. 3x plus 2y equals 6. Again, we have to find a way to put it in the form of y equals mx plus b. Also keep in mind, your y always has to be positive. So what are we going to do first? We're going to try to move everything away from that y to get y by itself. So algebra tells us to do inverse operations, excuse me. So we're going to subtract 3x on both sides. Subtract 3x over here, cancel it. Subtract 3x over here. Now, these are unlike terms. Also, keep in mind, we don't want to say 6 minus 3x because that's not the form we want. We need mx plus b. So, we're going to put that x first. Here's what I'm talking about. So now we have 2y equals negative 3x plus 6. Now, we still don't have y by itself. We have 2y. So to get y by itself, we're going to divide by 2. Key here is you have to divide everything by 2. So we have y by itself equals negative 3x over 2 plus 6 over 2. Now, this can be rewritten as y equals negative 3x over 2 plus 3. We're going to leave this as an improper fraction. When you're dealing with slope, you don't turn it into a decimal. We leave it as is. Because students should already know slope means rise over run. The numerator is your rise, your denominator is your run. Again, this 3 is our y-intercept. So what do I mean by that exactly? Well, let's look at the graph. The y-intercept means this is the spot where our line is going to intersect the y-axis. So, first things first, we plot our intercept, which is 0, 3. 1, 2, 3. Since it's on the y, your x coordinate is always going to be 0. That's why I said 0, 3. Now, we're going to rise 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to run to the left 2. Why the left? Because it's negative. So, we go to the left. 1, 2. That's our next point, and here's our line. As you can see, our line intersects the y-axis at 3. Thus, our y-intercept. Alright, let's try one more example in case that's slightly confusing. Let's take a look at this one. The original problem, this is just a slash here and you'll see in a second, but the original problem is negative 2x plus y equals negative 2. Again, we want to put it in the form of y equals mx plus b. So to do that, we do our inverse operation, which is add 2 to each side, plus 2x. Again, to make it in the form that we need, the y is already by itself, so we got y equals 2x minus 2. It's okay if the intercept is minus. The only thing that has to be positive is the y. Now, if this 2 is by itself, it's understood that there's a 1 under it, but if you would like, you can put the 1 there. Now, let's go back to our graph. As you can see, our y-intercept was 0, negative 2, which is here, 1, 2, right here. And then we're going to rise 2, run to the right 1 because it's positive. So we went up 1, 2, to the right 1. 1, 2, to the right 1. So forth and so on. Draw a line through it, and as you can see, it intersects our y-axis at 0, -2, and that's our y-intercept. So now you've just learned slope-intercept form. If you have any questions, make sure to leave me a comment on the blog.